GFan84. And man, am I excited for this one today. Without further ado, let's get right into it. And it finally came in. Yes. I am super excited for this. The Godzilla -1 Odo Island Ichiban Kuji Prize B. I am super excited to finally get this in. I got this off Bai, and if you know me, I have it shipped snail mail through the boat system. And it took forever, but man, am I excited to finally get this bad boy. I don't think I paid a whole lot for this. If I remember right, it's been a while. Maybe 45 days. I think I might have paid like $10, $13 for this. Hell of a steal. I was trying to get this one and the Godzilla Evolved, the Barbie version. Just joking, the pink version. But that one just went for stupid money. And with the shipping prices, it was just way too much more than what I wanted to pay for it. But before we crack into it, as always, take a look at the box. And once again, I'm super sorry for the glare. I'm always fighting this glare. Here we have the front of the box, the B Prize, Bandai, Namco, Bandai, Ichiban Kuji, side view. I've seen other people review this, and I've just been super excited. Nothing on the bottom. Top of the box. And I'm just happy I have it. To be honest, I'm just happy. As always, trusted and true DeWalt knife. Never leave home without it. I always miss the sides. Always miss the sides. You think by now I would know there's tape on the sides? Got a clamshell. Let's see if that's any better than the Monster Hunter clamshells. Those things are super cheap plastic. Really piss poor plastic. I guess I don't really need it. The bottom cut. Just flop it over. There's the base. Smaller than I thought. So here we have it unboxed and out of the package. Let's take a look. We'll save Godzilla last. It comes with a tail stand. I know a lot of people don't like tail stands, but to me, you know, it's in the back. It's non-noticeable. It doesn't really matter. Here's the base, which is super cool. Little engraved -1 logo. I imagine that says -1 there. And the figure itself, you know, there's first impressions of it. It's a solid little figure. Like seriously, it's not hollow. It's a nice little chunker. He's super solid, super detailed. There's a lot of detail on here, surprisingly. There's the mouth, the chest. And you'll get to see a lot more of the detail when we get into closer looks. Digging the pose. Put him on the base. It's too much of a struggle. And the base for the tail. I guess I don't think you really need the tail. Like, I guess if you want to put it on there for support, Like I said, I don't think you need to, see, it's not even really on there. I don't think you need it on there. He's on pegs. He's not going nowhere. It's not two different sections, you know, like a X plus where you gotta connect them. It's all one solid piece. I don't think you need the little tail stand. Plus, I'm not even sure how the hell, if you put it on, right, the only place it would fit is right here, and then you're gonna scrape. There you go. Now you can see. You're gonna scrape the gold lettering. I'm just gonna keep mine off. You don't need it. I advise you, you know, do whatever you want to do with it. Me personally, I'm not gonna put it on. It's not two separate pieces. It's not gonna sag. It's not gonna go back. It's on pegs. There's no way in hell that's going off. That thing looks mighty dang nice. Little mini statue, I would say. Solid, solid piece. All right. Let's get to a size comparison. Here we are with a closer look. As always, let's get a size on this bad boy. From the bottom of the base to the top of this dorsal is 4 7/8. From the top of the base to the top of the dorsal is 4 5/8. And from the tip of the nose to the tip of the tail is 9 inches. Before we get into Godzilla, let's take a look at the base. Here you got the gold lettering. I imagine, once again, I think it's -1. I haven't checked it yet. As you can see, this thing scrapes up pretty bad. This is just from shipping. As you've seen, I just unboxed it right there. So there's a lot of scrapes into it. This is like a matte and it's super fine. So I could imagine any, you know, rumbling or even roughness at the factory scraped it up. No big deal, it's a base. Nobody looks at the base like that. There's the -1 logo embossed onto it. The back of it. There's the copyright, the Toho LTD. Solid base for what it is. Now here we are with the bad boy himself, Godzilla -1 Odo Island. Look at the level of detail. You know, how individual, I always say this all the time, how individually painted these teeth are and how hard that had to be. The roof of the mouth there. And crazy, crazy, crazy level of detail here. Even the throat. The throat, it's going down, looks like it's, you know, gives you the idea it's going down into his belly. It stops, obviously, probably to the seam of the head here, which we'll go right to that right now. Very, very lightly noticeable. Like, you're not going to notice it. Here you got the little earlobes. I imagine those are earlobes of Godzilla. And the level of detail on this figure, incredible. The chest cavity, how well it's sculpted. The colors to this, you know, it's like the golds, the tans, the blacks, the charcoals, the whites, the grays. You know, when this is on the shelf, it's going to look like, to anybody that doesn't really know much, it's going to look like a basic coloration, nothing too spicy. But when you really think about the colors that are in this, well freaking done. Design and everything. The spikes on here on the legs, this is incredible. There's the pegs for the feet, even on the bottom of the pads of the feet. Incredible detail. Go to the other side. See if we can pick up some of the dorsals here, maybe. Look at the level of detail. I am a big fan of this line. They also have, I believe, a 54, which is modeled after Yuji Sakai, if I'm correct. I think I am. And they have the, of course, the evolved. Look at the segments in the tail. This is just incredible. The scales everywhere. Very well sculpted. 100%. Let's take a look at his beady little eyes here. It's got the pure white. Nothing too special. Looks like a small little pupil there. It's nothing to pick it up, but it's super small, but I can vaguely pick it up for the size of the figure. This thing is incredible. The hands of him. Very well done. Very, very, very well done. All right, let's go to a size comparison. Here we are with probably the only size comparison. It's really hard to put a size comparison on this. He's so small, even next to a Bandai figure. This is the Godzilla Ultima from the Godzilla DVD pack exclusive. This is pretty close to the only thing that made sense to size comparison. As you can see, this is about the normal size Bandai figure. So it gives you a good idea of how this is going to fit. If you were planning on putting this with your Godzilla X Plus -1 or even a model kit -1, definitely not going to work. I think you're better off getting the Easy Hobby X Plus collaboration one. So let's go to final thoughts. So here we are with the final thoughts. This thing is incredible. Awesome thing Ichiban Kuji's doing. These are turning out to be fantastic pieces. I mean, Ichiban Kuji's doing it fantastically with all lines. They're doing awesome stuff with Dragon Ball, Godzilla, Monster Hunter. They're just knocking everything they do out of the ballpark. And they're giving us a lot of cool stuff that we want. Fantastic stuff. This is for sure has to be 2 thumbs up. I highly recommend this. This is a fantastic piece for any Godzilla collector. Anybody that collects Ichiban Kuji stuff. This is just awesome. If you want a piece of movie history, I think it's like the 19th best movie of all time. It's killing it, you know. Fantastic movie. Put this on the table next time you watch Godzilla -1 and just take pride in the awesomeness of this figure. I don't say that a lot about Bandai Namco, but this, fan-freaking-tastic. This is 100% worth every penny. I advise you to get it. Even if it's a little overpriced, I advise you to get it. It's a fantastic piece for what it is. It's not too tall. It's not too small. You know, it's right there to enjoy. If you're a big-time Godzilla collector, if you're not a big-time Godzilla collector, you know, I think it fits that perfect size to where you can put it on the shelf and have a piece of movie history, Godzilla history. It's just awesome. I advise you to pick it up. So yeah, we're going to leave it there. Ichiban Kuji, Prize B, 70th Anniversary, Godzilla -1, Odo Island by Bandai Namco. Freaking awesome. This is GFan84. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day. And I'll see you next time. Take care.